Hi, good evening. I'm
Good
doing well.
evening.
Thanks for asking. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. It's been a pretty lazy day for me, but yeah, it's working out. Yeah.
I can relate to
So,
it.
how's
Yes.
been like, how's your day been so far?
Yeah, for me also, I was actually out for the 2 days due
Oh,
to the ring ceremony of my friend's sister. So I was
okay.
feeling tired too. I would
Mhm.
also say it was a pretty lazy day for myself. And I was feeling
Right.
exhausted yesterday and today as well. So I slept in the afternoon. Maybe you can feel it from my voice. So that is there. So it was a norm, and even though it's winter, so it's like you like sleeping a lot whenever you get time. So
That's
that
right.
is there. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, in the mornings, I don't even want to get out of my bed. It's just so tiring. That's what. But yeah, I mean, my day as well. It's been all right. My week also was pretty all right. I mean, my exams just got over, so I'm like really free right now. Just rolling in bed day and night. So I'm just chilling. So that's why. So anything in specific that you want to talk about today?
Yeah, first of all, as we are meeting for the first time, I would
Mm-hmm.
love to start with my introduction and then I would
Yeah.
love to know
Please
about
go on.
yourself
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
sure.
And yeah, then we will talk about winters.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
very
sure,
nice
sure,
topic
sure.
to talk
Yeah,
about.
yeah, that's what.
Okay. So my name is Ashutosh Trivedi and I hail from Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. About my education, I completed my master's, that is Masters of Arts in English Literature in 2024. And I'm a spoken English trainer by profession as well. I help professionals to speak English, and I'm a YouTuber too. I have been on YouTube for the past 4 or 5 years. It's been like 4 years completely. And I upload conversations, whatever I do with the trainers or YouTubers or learners. So that's what I do. Yeah, that's what I'm all about myself. Yeah.
Okay, that's a lovely introduction. Continuing with mine, I'm Adya, and I
Mhm.
am currently in Bangalore. I'm doing my bachelor's right now. I my first semester just got over actually. I'm not originally from Bangalore. I moved here a couple of months ago, from West Bengal. That's where I'm originally from. And yeah, that's basically it. For my hobbies and all, I'd say I'm a really artistic person. I love art in any form. Also, when you said you did your master's in arts, I was like, whoa, that clicked, that clicked for me because I had humanities, so like arts in grade 11 and 12. So I was really familiar with that all. I had a lot of different subjects, all catering to humanities itself. So that was a thing, I guess. But currently now in business, which is like a huge shift, but yeah. So that's all about me, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so that's very nice to hear. So now you said like from to West Bengal to Bangalore, right? You are in
Hmm.
Bangalore right now. So like
Right, right, right.
how's that shift? And I mean to say about the place I'm talking about, or are you facing any difficulties like living there? Because whenever you go from one place to another, leave your family or that's very difficult. So how are you dealing with those things nowadays?
Yeah, I mean, it has been like a few weeks of struggle, I'd say. I mean, it is a
Hmm.
lot to adjust to. I mean, it's such a
Hmm.
huge shift. Different people, different culture, different language, different faces. I didn't know anyone here, basically. The language is, I think, one of the biggest barriers here because I don't know Kannada, I don't know Malayalam, which a lot of people speak here. So the only
Hmm.
medium of conversation is mostly in either Hindi or in English, which thankfully I am pretty fluent in, so that hasn't been that big of a deal for me. I think food has been another deal breaker for me because I'm not really used to the South Indian taste palette, I guess. So that's another thing. Another major part, which is a very popular topic, where Bangalore traffic has been really, really, at its peak. I have experienced it firsthand. The day I landed in Bangalore, the airport traffic, it took me out. It absolutely took me out, knocked me off. But yeah, I mean, Kolkata itself, it is pretty traffic heavy as well. So I guess that's not really that big of a surprise. But mostly the weather change, the environment change, the people, the language, the food, culture. That's mostly it. But I am at peace right now, like it's very peaceful. People have been really kind to me. Like me settling down, I needed a lot of support around me. And my friends and all, they've always provided me with that. So I'm really grateful for that. Yeah.
Oh, that's great to hear.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically you come from Kolkata but living in Bengaluru, right?
Right,
So
right,
how
right.
do you feel? Is there a lot of differences from Kolkata to Bangalore about, as you already said, about the traffic and things? But what do you think? A
Mm-hmm.
lot of differences you are going through, or as a city, like if I talk about Delhi,
Mm-hmm.
Mumbai, Bangalore, so people
Right,
talk a
right,
lot
right.
about these cities, right? They
Mm-hmm.
are the top cities of the country, I would say. I'm
Right,
living
right,
in
right.
Delhi, I'm living in Bangalore, I'm living in Mumbai.
Mm-hmm.
So like that.
Right,
So
right,
how do
right.
you feel now telling that I'm in Bangalore?
Yeah, I feel like it feels a bit more elevated when I'm telling people, like, yeah, I'm in Bangalore right now. People are immediately like, oh, so are you doing any tech stuff? I'm like, yeah, actually, I am doing tech stuff. Whenever people talk about Bangalore, it's known for its business hub and all. So I knew immediately because I wanted to, pursue a bachelor's in business. Business analytics, especially. I knew that I had to be somewhere near Bangalore or Pune, the most business or tech hubs, right? So I moved because of that. I never had really been to South before, so this was like a very first for me. And the main difference I'd say is how people conduct themselves in Kolkata there and Bangalore here. I feel like there's this difference in how day-to-day stuff goes on in Bangalore. I don't know if it's a bit nitpicky of me to say, but I feel like it's a bit more peaceful in nature than Kolkata. Might be because of the location, actually, because currently the location I am in Bangalore, it's a kind of like a more remote-ish area. It's
Hmm.
mostly filled with students, so not much like major city vibes here. But in Kolkata, I was in like the very center of it, like city, entire city thing, like metropolitan city. So like everything was like
Hmm.
on board. So that is like a huge change for me. There is a bit of a viability issues, like some of the stuff that I got really near when I was staying in Kolkata. I have to travel a bit, I guess, here to get that because it is a pretty secluded area. But other than that, not much difference. I am settling in pretty well, I guess. Yeah, and the people
That's
people
great
are
to
same
hear.
everywhere, I guess. So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's India. So you are meeting
I mean,
Indians.
yeah,
Absolutely, you are going to feel the same. And even though nowadays people live in Kolkata, you get a lot of people from other states, right?
that's what
Where
that's
if
what,
if
yeah.
I'm living in Uttar Pradesh, absolutely I come across a lot of people who are coming from the different states, right? And
Right,
you are
right,
going
right.
to the university for the actually, the degree. Of course, the
Hmm.
students would be
Yeah,
from
it's a
all over the
huge
country, right?
diversity. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. Now, just coming back to the weather, as we were talking about, and just the winter. So, talk a little more about it. Like, because I heard in Bangalore, things are quite the same all year as I used to hear from the people, and they said like now it's changing due to this global
Yes,
warming or something,
it
whatever the
is
change is
changing.
happening.
So
So,
before moving to Bangalore, I'd start. So before moving to Bangalore, I have always heard from people that the weather is like mostly dry. It's like a dry weather. It doesn't rain. I mean, when it does, it floods the entire, city. But if it does, like mostly it does not. So that's what I heard. But after coming here, I felt the change, like even then during the summers, it's cool-ish. Okay, it's not that hot usually. But this time around, when I came here, we were sweating bullets like in the afternoon, which is very new to me. I was like, wait, this is so great because Kolkata is like totally humid, right? It's the precipitation rates are so high, you can't
uh-huh.
really do much. But here, I was like, wait, the weather is so dry, I can walk wherever, I don't have to like worry about sweat and all. But after a few days, the temperature did rise a bit, but only for like half a week. It again lowered, like a couple of days later. And then the winter here, it is freezing. It is really freezing. I think the
Mm.
temperatures dropped to like 16 or 17 degrees last day, I think. So it is pretty cold. Yeah. I mean, we have to be a bit mindful about that. But other than that, it is pretty chill. I mean, figuratively and actually as well. So yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So as you said, like temperature is like 16 or 17, same here in my city, that is Kanpur.
Mhm.
So what about Kolkata? Like, means you're not able to experience that cold in Kolkata, or like, I mean
No,
to
Kolkata,
say.
I feel like Kolkata can get even colder. I don't know how much difference does it actually make, or maybe I'm just already forgetting about the cold a couple of months in. But Kolkata colds can get really nasty. Kolkata colds are really bad, and so is the summer. But I think the difference here is everything is pretty mild in Bangalore. The winter is not that sharp, or the summer is not that bad. So I think it's like pretty, or like on level.
It's a
Like it's
pleasant
winter, it's
weather.
winter. It's
Even
yeah,
though
it
it's
is a
winter
pretty
or
pleasant
summer,
weather.
you enjoy.
Yeah, it
Like
is
it's not like it's
pleasant
gonna
all over. It's
hurt
like
you a lot. Or
yeah, you wake
uh-huh.
up and most of the days you're like, oh, that's a good day to be taking a walk or something. It's most days in Bangalore, at least. In Kolkata,
Uh-huh.
you can't really say the same. Yeah, that's
Hmm.
what.
And second thing you talked about that humidity. I think as I talk to people from Kerala, they always talk
Oh, that's
about it.
horrible.
Like
It's
Kerala is
horrifying.
so humid. They would say like I've after taking a shower also they feel like I'm feeling sticky right now or
Right,
a lot
right,
of
right, right,
problems they
right,
got.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's horrible. You think of like going right, like maybe like a store is like 5 minutes away from your house. You'll think thrice before going out because the weather is so damp. You know, it's like it's damp. It's awful because the rays are so strong. On top of that, it's damp, not just damp, and it's like mild. It's like all
Hmm.
everything at the same time. So that is like a huge factor in Kolkata. After coming here, I really got like a whiplash from like the weather change. I was like, this is what I'm talking about. This is like a college life, you know. It's like college. I'd want to go to college in this weather. Kolkata, I don't think I'd be that regular in college if the weather was not the same, to be fair. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Now, just you're talking about the working culture as you are in college, and of course your classmates would be there. So, how's
Right.
that like? I mean to say, like, is it possible for people to work along with their studies, or just some students are completely into studies, they don't want to talk about anything else, they are very much into it. So, how's that for people? And talk about like I would say the lifestyle there. It's very expensive. I mean to say it's costly if you want to live there, or so people have to work if they come from the middle class. And suppose that if somebody is coming from a very good family, they don't have to even think about it. So how's that for you?
Yeah, definitely. So after coming to Bangalore, I've definitely witnessed this. There's a lot of class difference, I'd say, in a way, class as in financial gap,
Mm-hmm.
basically. So I've seen people who are not that financially well off and very financially well off. While in Kolkata, it might have been a bit different. Also, another factor might have played into it because it was a school for me in
Mm.
Kolkata. I think it was a bit more uniform than what it is
Uh-huh.
now because people are being able to express themselves in their own way. So I think that class or like that financial barrier comes in between, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of people struggle financially, but I don't think I've seen a lot of people in my college take initiative to work as per
Mm.
because this is only the first semester. It's not even the first year for us. So like there's another
Mm-hmm.
whole semester left for us for the first year to be over. So I feel like people will slowly get into it. I mean, even this job that I'm doing right now, I
Mm-hmm.
just applied for it as like, just
Let's
like
see
that. You can, I
what's
didn't really
like
think much
what's
about
happening.
it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but like then they were like, "Oh, you're accepted." I was like, "Okay, great." I mean, I guess that's how it was meant to be. So I joined, and here I am, basically. I mean, I haven't really heard much people talk about jobs and all because it is a scary concept. To be fair, this is the very first time I'm even somewhere close to being like even mildly employed. So I feel like this is the very first for me and my classmates as well. So yeah, I will
Yeah,
see where this
absolutely.
takes me
They
later.
actually you figured it out a little earlier, I would say, and they're still figuring it out. Like, what can they do, right?
Right,
Everybody is
right,
not
right.
like it is not a cup of tea for everyone to have a conversation with the strangers. Every day you come across new people, right? Some
Right,
people are
right.
quite introvert and they don't want to
Mm.
interact at all. They are comfortable with their classmates. They go to the college, but when it comes to the people from other parts of the country and helping them with their language and things, difficult. So means other classmates of yours, they are still figuring out, and maybe they will take time, like first year, or maybe they will start doing something in the second year. And some people
Right,
wouldn't
right,
do
right.
it as well. Maybe some people come from a very good family where they have to deal with their business. Maybe their parents, they have to help their parents a bit. So that
Right.
is there. So, but it's still, so how, like, as you recently joined, I think, so how are you enjoying it, this job, talking to the people from all over the country? So, how's that for you?
It's been really nice. You know why? Because I have always loved yapping. I love yapping to like random people on the internet, to my friends, online friends, offline friends. I love talking. I love getting to know about other people as well. Because it just it's just so insane to think about people living their individual lives, right? Like I have a whole life of mine, you have a whole life of yours, and that concept in itself is so philosophical in nature, but also it's like a pretty interesting thing. So meeting new people, getting to know them, it has been a blast for me. It just seemed like the perfect thing for me because I can talk people's heads off. So I think that was meant for me. This was meant for me. So I think so I got in, I'm talking to people, I'm enjoying it. I've met so many different kind of people, so many age groups actually. It's been really nice. It's been really eye-opening, at least. Yeah.
Yeah, that shows. Just moving on to the another question, just
hmm
as you are talking to many people or the different age groups as well. So just tell me something. Are you able to learn something about the life as well, that how people are adjusting, and of course, what about their needs at the age of 60, 65? Also, they are looking for another language like English. So, like, do you learn something, or did you learn something in the past from the people about your life, like which helps you to just to grow better in your life?
Yeah, definitely. I've come across a lot of people that fall, a lot of women, especially who
Mhm.
fall under the age group of say 35 or 40 to 60. And these
Mhm.
women are homemakers. These women are maybe employed, maybe just homemakers. And I got to know where their passion for English came from. Some
Mm.
people learned it as an obligation. Some people
Mhm.
learned it because they had to, and then they
Right.
developed an interest. And some people
Mhm.
developed an interest. That's the reason they got into the language. They didn't have any obligation to learn it. Either way, they ended up learning it. And I mean, all the people that I've met here are mostly so very fluent in English. I don't really have to correct them at all. I mean, look at you. Right. So, like, it's just an easy job for me. I'm just living vicariously through it. I'm meeting people. They are good at their job. I'm doing my job. It's been so nice. And another part is I've noticed a lot of people learn English so that they're more confident in themselves. Right. So whatever
Mm.
setting they're in, be it a formal meeting or an informal situation, they just feel more confident in themselves. Right. If you're
Mm.
confident in English, no matter the language barrier, if that person knows English, you can communicate, which is a universal language at this point. So I feel
Mhm.
like that is one of the very main reasons people gravitate towards learning this language. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice to hear your experience. And the first of all, I want to tell you, yes, maybe it can be a really good or the easy job for you at this moment. But sometimes you come, as I'm a spoken English trainer as well. So sometimes you come across people and like, oh my goodness, that's given like a lot of
Yeah.
headache to you. Oh my God, what should I do as a
I'm
trainer?
afraid I'll come
So
across that student one day, but we'll see how it goes. I hope I'll be able to
yeah, just
manage
as a
that.
trainer, you have to experience it and you have to be ready and you have to try your level best that what kind of activities you can do for them. But I'm a just trainer. I have to train people regularly, so I have
Right,
to
right,
deal with
right.
them. But here, what happens? Like you don't come across the same person every day. That's difficult
Right,
for
right.
them to book the sessions.
Exactly,
Maybe if you're
exactly.
meeting today to me, maybe after 1 week that will happen again. So that
That's
is
what.
something different. But as a regular trainer, I train them every day. So sometimes when you come across, you don't know like what is their level, and you talk to them, and you are, because being a trainer, I accept all kind of students. I am there to help.
Right, right,
So
right.
sometimes you come across people like who are pretty basic in the language and very very difficult for you to
Right,
like
right, right.
help them. Like I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
like
yeah.
how to do it, and sometimes
Yeah,
I ask this
especially,
question to myself. Yeah.
uh-huh. No,
That
especially if the
what can I
student is
do
not
to
used
train
to
them?
that language, right? That's what. No, no,
Yeah.
continue. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes I ask this question to myself that whether I am wrong or just they are not putting the efforts or they have got
Right,
a lot of
right, right.
problems from their side
Mhm.
because they didn't. I know many people who didn't hear the language from their childhood and
Right,
very
right, right.
difficult for them to correct every single day and every single line for the pronunciation. And even though if you tell them, they are not going to pick that early because it's a new
Exactly.
language
Yes,
completely,
yes,
right?
yes.
So
Yeah,
so that is a very difficult part about the training.
definitely.
Otherwise, like it sounds
Yeah.
very simple. Like when you get a good student or the already good in the
Yeah,
language,
yeah,
you can
yeah, yeah.
talk, you can enjoy, you can express a lot about your life and things. So that is the wonderful, I would say, the best part about this job. But the worst part
Absolutely.
about it, when you think like, what can I do to just help him?
Exactly. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, I am afraid I'll find myself lacking in this language one day. Maybe someone even more experienced will come up and speak English that I won't understand. So even that is a fear of mine, right? So maybe that
Mhm.
student is too experienced or like very inexperienced. So I'll have to look out for that. I'll have to stay on the lookout at least. So yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess it's time. It's been lovely talking to you, actually. Yeah, I mean, I had to vent, so I did. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's been lovely talking to you. Hope you have a great day ahead. I think I'll have to leave now, and so if you
Sure.
meet
So thank
again.
you. I would
So
also wish you to have a great journey ahead, and you must experience a lot of things, and you would learn a lot of
definitely.
things. So all the best for this. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You as well. Yeah.